Are you always the people in your dreams?
Hmm? Well, not always. No. You?
Sometimes I dream in flashes. I don't get to experience a person's entire life, just pieces.
Tell me a dream that you saw in flashes.
She sees him, just a few minutes old. She sees him for the first time. This man now charged with taking care of her, gifted with the wisdom that she'll lose by the time she can sit up on her own. She knows that this man is not ready for her. She can see it in the nervous glances he takes at the woman in whose arms she now lies. The mom. This is where she is protected. She knows the man loves her too, but the mom's love was different, forged in the fire they had experienced together. I love you, the man says to the mom. I love her, the mom replies. She reaches out, and he grabs her. A year and a half now, and she has just started to walk. The man is around sometimes, and when he is, he tries too hard to make sure that she is paying attention to him. He need not do this, as she knows he is her father, and she loves him unconditionally. They're on a sidewalk, the man talking to the mom, and as always, there is a desperate tone in his voice. She doesn't know the word desperate yet, but she instinctively knows what it is. It is the same thing that causes him to grip her hand a bit too tight, almost as if trying to make up for the times that he is not able to be there to hold her. She's my daughter. I have the right to have her with me just as much as you do. If you take me to court, I'll make sure you never see her again. They'll believe anything I say about you. You know that, right? The mom's voice makes his grip loosen slightly, enough for her to get away. Running, she doesn't yet understand the dangers of going into the street. She reaches out and he grabs her. She feels a burning in her elbow. She screams. You hurt her, you bastard! She's scared. 3 years old now. She's staying with him. His apartment is different from Mom's house. It's smaller, but it's so much fun to look out the window at the people far down below, walking on the street, looking like some of her dolls at the Mom's house. She likes to make up stories about them as they scurry off to wherever they're going. It's nighttime and she sleeps on the couch that he has made into a bed, wearing her comfy pajamas. She's scared. He let her watch the cartoon with the ponies. The mom didn't let her watch this one because monsters stole the ponies in this one. But he didn't know, and he let her watch. And now she's afraid that the monsters are in his apartment. Daddy! It takes only a moment for him to be by her side. Hey, baby, what's wrong? He called her baby a lot, even though that wasn't her name. His breath smelled a lot like Daddy's angry juice, but not too much. The monsters are gonna come here. No, baby. Daddy wouldn't let the monsters in here. Daddy would never let anything hurt you. She believed him, and she fell asleep at some point. She lets him embrace her. 4 years old now, in his apartment, watching her favorite cartoon, the one with the monsters that steal the ponies. The mom still won't let her watch it, but the man always does. It no longer frightens her at night. The mom tells him not to let her watch it, and uses the word spite. At 4, she thinks spite means scary. Today is different because the mom is in the apartment. Usually she stays in the car. The mom has told the man that she is marrying Todd. This is not a surprise to her because the mom has told her weeks ago. She's not sure what marrying is, but she does know it means love and that Todd would be living with them all the time now. That's okay because Todd is nice. The man is crying, which she has seen before. The mom is speaking like the mom does when she is trying to be nice. She lets him embrace her. I promise this won't mean that you get to be with her any less. I am happy for you. I just don't want to lose any more time with her. She's already getting so big. She's only 4. You have all the time in the world. They wait for the end to come. Together. 5 years old now. She was watching the ponies with the monster cartoon, but it is paused now because the man is on the phone with the mom. She wants to watch the end because her favorite part is when the ponies are rescued. You can't move halfway across the country. There's laws, protections for fathers. She gets up and walks around the living room. She's bored and has heard this half of this conversation before. She's heard the other half as well. She always hears one half or the other depending on who she's staying with. I don't care how many lawyers you've talked to. It's not right. I'm her father. She looks out the window at the little people traveling back and forth, and she wonders if they have parents who argue all the time too, or if it's just her. Then she sees, just off to the right of the window's outside ledge, a little birdie who's fallen out of the nest. Last year, the mom had shown her a little birdie that had fallen out of the nest. They had fed it and kept it warm until it was ready to fly. She was so sad when he flew away, but so happy he was flying because shouldn't all little birdies get the chance to fly? She reached out, but the little birdie was just out of her reach. The man could reach him easily. Dad! Wait a minute, I'm talking to your mother. She didn't like the way he said talking or mother. She grabs a chair and pushes it to the window. As she climbs, she sees the little birdie flutter a bit. Still alive. She could still give him the chance to fly. As she reached out, she could feel the feathers on her fingers. At the same moment, the chair slipped out beneath her, and the weirdest sight of the man running towards the window, screaming, met her eyes. It was weird because it looked like he was upside down. And then she began to fall. She sees him. She reaches out and he grabs her. She is scared. She lets him embrace her. They wait for the end to come. Together.
Whew. They're not always good dreams, are they?
No.
Then I guess we just have to be glad that we're not that father.
But if one of us were that father, then it wouldn't have happened.
Well, it's nice at least to think that way, isn't it?